Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
The Hornets are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. With Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, I'm Kevin Harlan, bringing you the NBA live on 2K Sports, along with Doris Burke, who will be joining us courtside moments from now. Take a look at the Magic. Quite a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
Well, the system they have in place, Kevin, is perfect. I mean, they've been rolling lately. Playing so well at both ends of the floor and very difficult to contain offensively, especially.
Just unstoppable right now, Steve. A matter of fact, it's anybody's guess how long this streak is going to last. But I tell you what, I'm predicting the train keeps rolling and rolling for a while.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Hornets. At the 3, MKG and Cody Zeller at the 4. Walker runs the point with Stevenson flanking him. And it's Jefferson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hornets on defense now. It's a 3-point game. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
Yeah, this contest didn't go well for them last time out. They played a very undisciplined game, got into foul trouble, and wound up not having the unit they would have liked to have on the floor down the stretch.
And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the bucket by Orlando. Stevenson right side. Jefferson, a screen on Oladipo. The pass to Walker. Stevenson outside. Just 5 on the clock. The fadeaway. That one rolling around and rims out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Oladipo dishes to Gordon. Misses from short range.
Now, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
And Walker kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Back to Walker. Good.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Money, guarded by Walker.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
The Hornets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. He drains the quick shot. Walker's got his second basket.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Here's Money. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. The feed to Harkless. Passes to Money. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Oladipo misses.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Walker. Pass to Stevenson. He feeds it to Zeller. Harkless with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Money, guarded by Walker. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. The Magic getting the bucket. And that one off the back of the rim and in. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Money passes to Gordon. Here's Money with the shot. No good. Walker with some nice D. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Clifford. A big point of emphasis for him was playing within themselves on the offensive end. He said in both of their losses to this team earlier in the themselves to get baited into poor shots, and it cost them. To be at their best, he feels, they need to continue to play their game through all circumstances. Let's see if they can handle it.
And thanks as always, Doris. And guys, the emphasis on quality shooting, getting those chances identified by their coach is a key for them.
Well, it sounds simple, Kevin. You got to shoot the ball well to win. But the way to try to do that is to get yourself the best opportunities possible, and that means executing offensively.
And not just executing, but not settling for anything but high percentage shots, guys. I mean, smart basketball and not forcing anything unnecessarily.
And here are the Hornets now. After the Magic pick up 2, Stevenson drives in. Charlotte moving it around. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Money. The finish. Blows the dunk.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
Now here's Walker. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Stevenson dishes to Zeller. Clock at 6. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Stevenson drives in, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And Stevenson drops them both. Magic leading by 5. Money passes to Gordon. Stolen by Stevenson. Stevenson right side. He kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Back to Stevenson. Here's Jefferson. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Jefferson's got his first bucket in this one. The Magic have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's Money. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
The Magic shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Both free throws good for Money. Now here's Stevenson. He's coming off a 22-point game against Miami.
Kevin, his passing is what blew me away. I mean, to see him orchestrate their offense so impeccably, that was a sight to behold.
Now here's Stevenson. Kicks it to Jefferson. Just 5 to shoot. Little turnaround. Shot's good.
The turnaround jumper. That was a thing of beauty.
Orlando leading by 3. Down low. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
He has not missed yet. 4 for 4 in this first quarter.
Setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Well, the players you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. They're the shooting guards averaging the most points over the last 10 games. 5th on the list, Lance Stevenson.
Well, night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. If you pick one way to deal with them, they'll just find another way to beat you.
Well, when you look at those numbers, you can tell that among the NBA's perimeter players, Steve, they're as explosive as it gets. It takes a lot of energy expended to defend any of them.
Walker's shot is off.
Well, use his body well to lean around the defender. It's always going to be difficult to convert that shot, though.
Here's Money. Cannot hit. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
So it's Orlando now. Kemba Walker hitting his 3 to go. Here's Money, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
A moment here now to see how the numbers stack up for Kemba Walker. He's getting around 16 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And those are tremendous assist totals. You don't even need the numbers, really, to see just how confident he is with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, that's really accurate, Steve. I mean, he is loving playing the quarterback for them.
And the Hornets making a change here. Biombo, he's checked in for Jefferson. Bondley comes in for Zeller. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Kid Gilchrist. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Walker. Henderson, no good. Orlando leading by 3. Harkless the pass to Money. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Like some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Here's Roberts. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Miami. The dish to Bondley. And so here's Orlando. Dishes to Henderson. Feeds to Roberts. Charlotte moving it around. Biombo kicks to Roberts. Misses from close range.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Here's Fournier, and it's Orlando with another.
Beautiful possession. They found the open man.
Hornets trail by 7. Stevenson outside. Pass to Roberts. It's Henderson on the wing. Defended by Harkless. Charlotte again missing. Here's Money. He has 5. From deep. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Peyton, he's checked in for Maruso.
Let's take a look at the story on Lance Stevenson. Last 10 games for him have been excellent. 10th in assists. And there aren't too many guys more efficient offensively around the league. He's in the top 15 in field goal percentage.
And, you know, looking again, Steve, at his place among the top 10 assist men, he's been providing a lot of room service dimes to his teammates, and I hope they appreciate it.
Well defended. And he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure. Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
And the Hornets with possession here. Down by 12. He dishes it to Roberts. Can they get it? And he nails the jumper.
Brian Roberts.
Orlando's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Peyton. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Peyton's got his first basket.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Here's Roberts, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Fournier, right now averaging 7 points a game. Here's Money. 5 to shoot. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Orlando. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings. And guys showing no signs of letting up. And checking out Charlotte. Just way behind.
Checking out Charlotte, they've just sort of hung around. I mean, they're not among the elite teams, but they're not that far off the pace either.
No, I think they're satisfied, Clark, with where they are right now because they're in decent position, as they move forward. And this is all about just surviving the marathon in the NBA. Such a long season.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
17 seconds.
Here is Stevenson, averaging 16 points a game. The pass to Roberts. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. The feed now to Vonleh. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. A nice shot by Roberts. Roberts got 7 points.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Here's Money. He's got 11. Off target at the rim. Stevenson left side. Vonleh dishes to Stevenson. Henderson kicks to Vonleh. Here's Biombo. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. To the paint, here's Fournier, and he uses the glass on the lane. Fournier's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Magic out in front, ending the first quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And the second quarter about to...
Friday, February 27th, Victor Oladipo and the Orlando Magic go up against Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat. It's an Eastern Conference duel. Don't miss out.
Welcome back, everyone, to lopsided first quarter, and the books already as we start the second quarter. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement, established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against Dallas.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, they were really locked in from beyond the arc in that game. I mean, the result wouldn't have looked anything like it did if they hadn't gotten so hot from long range.
You're exactly right. They were splashing home threes at an unbelievable rate.
At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Channing Frye out there with Gordon, and it's Money in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando. The Hornets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The free throw good from Walker. And so Walker nails both of them.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Boy, you gotta love it. Picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
You know what?
Counts for 2.
Yeah, but it almost makes it a little more special, Kevin. Just grace over power is the way I see it.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He had 61 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And, you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night.
Now Walker, he's got 11. Trying to find Henderson, gets it to him. Walker against Oladipo. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. 5 to shoot. Henderson kicks to Kid Gilchrist. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
Here's Walker.
And an opportunity to check out some stats on Gerald Henderson. His last 10 games, he's averaging 11 points per game, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. Looking at those numbers, you'd probably say, yeah, that's about what we'd expect out of him.
Which isn't really what any player wants to hear. I mean, you don't want to meet expectations. You want to underpromise and overdeliver. You want to exceed expectations, and maybe we'll start to see him do that shortly.
And he makes the first.
How about the night Walker is having? He has 12 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, and that's something that's important for him and his team. Getting a few extra points, knocking those free throws down, and helping your team any way you can. Well, this is what you have to do when you're trailing. You've got to attack, be aggressive, and get to that foul line.
And perhaps cause some foul trouble along the way. I mean, that can have a big impact down the road.
Henderson with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Passes to Gordon. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jefferson. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Jefferson. And good on the basket. Book it. Jefferson's got 6 points.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Here's Money, guarded by Walker. Money passes to Gordon. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
The Magic making a switch here. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. Offensively, he'd like to see them put the ball into the post as often as possible. That's where he thinks their biggest advantage lies. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Very pretty alley-oop layup. And the Magic lead by 14.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
It certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
Charlotte has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Henderson with the screen for Walker. Screen by Jefferson. And it's Walker penetrating. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Walker's got 15.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Here's Money, guarded by Walker. And with this quick break in play, let's take a look now and select from a group of point guards that have been killing it from three-point range over the last 10 games. Well, you look at Money, third in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
Well, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and shoot the three. A great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Yeah, I'd love to see a three-point shooting contest just amongst the point guards so we could watch these guys do work. I mean, I don't know which one of them I'd choose, but they're all pretty good.
And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Here are the Magic now. Magic leading by 13. on the wing, Gordon. Pass to Money. Shot clock at 5. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
Here's Gordon, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
They have to box out better than that. I mean, that putback is just another example of the difference between these two teams today.
Walker dishes to Kid Gilchrist. He feeds it to Jefferson. Almost, but it rolls out. Magic have gone 7-9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Money, and that is good.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting ridiculous.
6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4.
Boy, it was a clunker of a game for him at the foul line the last time they played.
Well, it's hard to imagine he'll put in that kind of performance twice in a row.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
Walker goes in. Charlotte again missing.
Even that close to the hoop, when you see that kind of defense, I think you got to move the ball back out to the perimeter.
And Oladipo kicks to Gordon. Misses in close. Hornets trail by 20. To the paint to end the run. And then Henderson with the dunk.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
The Magic have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Here's Money, guarded by Walker. Fader on the way. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And that's now 19 points for Money.
Boy, it's been a poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside, into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
Here's Henderson. Orlando grabs the miss. Gordon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Harkless. Here's Money. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Money passes to Oladipo. That 3 off the mark. Hornets trail by 20. Henderson with it. Guarded now by Harkless. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. And Walker kicks to Henderson. Back to Walker for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Stolen by Henderson. A fast break now for Charlotte. Henderson with the ball. And Oladipo pulls it down. Magic leading by 20. By himself. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Come on, are you kidding me? The reverse windmill? Man, you got to have some serious nerves going to that finish.
He just couldn't help himself. Clark had the space, has the hops, why not?
Oh, man. If I could do that, I would too, fellas.
Fredette, he's checked in for the Magic. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Biombo, he's checked in for Jefferson. Vonleh comes in for Cody Zeller. Lance Stevenson's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Kemba Walker. Kicks it to Stevenson. Wide open. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Money. Here's Lowe. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. There's the steal. Here's Money. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam. You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
The Hornets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Well, this is a kind of a mediocre free throw shooting team. They're sitting there at about 73% as a unit.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
That free throw good from Lance Stevenson. And the Magic making a change.
Too many turnovers.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Magic running away with it. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Well, I mean, I guess it's a question for them, really. I'm not going to try and guess what they'll be doing in their locker room because I think that's a pointless exercise. It's going to keep plugging away and doing my thing, you know?
Thank you for your time, Kevin. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. That's one of the best halves of offensive basketball we could have asked for. Great movement, great passing, great everything. They've got no idea how to deal with us. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning, good job finding the open passing lanes and getting the ball in tight. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Performance that just pumps life into your whole team.
You know, the way he's impacted the game in so many different ways, it's been fun to watch and really going to be hard to slow him down.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 3, MKG and Cody Zeller at the 4. Walker runs the point with Stevenson flanking him. And it's Jefferson in at the 5. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Back to Stevenson. That one goes. Count it. Stevenson's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Hornets. Magic leading by 20. Here's Money. Up off the screen. Can't get it to go.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Stevenson dishes to Walker. He kicks to Jefferson. Left side Jefferson. Walker goes in. You know what? Gordon with the defensive effort.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Walker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Walker's got 17.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Money passes to Harkless. Hits it from three-point range. Harkless has got his third basket of the night.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Hornets trail by 21. And Walker kicks to Stevenson. Jefferson dishes to Stevenson. Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. Kid Gilchrist the pass to Stevenson. 6 on the shot clock. No problems knocking that one down. And that's now 20 points for Kemba Walker.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. They set the pick. And Oladipo kicks to Harkless. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Walker dishes to Stevenson. Feeds it to Jefferson. Ripped away. Here's Money. He's guarded by Stevenson. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And this group gives us a second look at the shooting guards leading their position in steals over the last 10 games. With Lance Stevenson.
Well, this is a very intense group. You know, those steals haven't come by accident. They've gotten them through the effort they're willing to expend on that aspect of the game.
Right on. I mean, they're lockdown defenders, all of them. As gritty a group of guys as you can have on the perimeter.
And Walker kicks to Zeller. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Let's take a look at the story on Lance Stevenson. Fantastic year going on for him. And 11th in field goal percentage. And one of the better passers in the league. In the top 20 in assists per game.
You know, talking again about his field goal percentage, Steve, I mean, that's really been a strong suit for him. An area of strength in his game. And he's basically been efficiently and reliably scoring.
Here's Money, guarded by Walker. He is capable, Clark, of some incredible athleticism.
And we just got a chance to see it on full display right there.
Well, you got to love a point guard who can finish like a power forward.
There's the dish to Zeller. Zeller setting the pick for Kid Gilchrist. Screen by Jefferson. The pass to Walker. Charlotte moving the ball around. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got 3 assists in the game.
That's his second three-pointer of the half and his third overall.
He lines it up, and then Gordon with the dunk.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous, stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
Hornets trail by 20. Walker the pass to Stevenson. Knocked away. Inside, here's Oladipo. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. He's got 12. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break. Well, this is what happens when he gets on a roll. You are not going to see a better rhythm shooter than him.
They set the screen, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Kevin, you'd expect them to protect the ball better, but that hasn't been the case here. They've turned it over often, but still find themselves out in front somehow.
Tobias Harris has checked in for Gordon. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Henderson's checked in. Hornets trail by 19. Up top, Walker. 26 points for him. And here's Henderson. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. You're right, Clark. Lots of mistakes and lots of turnovers.
Kevin, this is a really talented team, so they can sometimes overcome some of the mistakes that they create on their own. And I think that's what we're seeing here. They're fortunate to be in the position they're in.
The Hornets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. He's off on the first.
Check out the game for Jefferson. He has 8 points and the 2 nice steals as well.
And he sinks the second. Here's Money. 25 points in the game. Dishes it to Harkless. Stevenson against Oladipo. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Oladipo's got 9 points. Hornets trail by 20. Outside, Walker. At the elbow, Jefferson. On the wing, Stevenson. And again, the Hornets missing.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass. And, of course, they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
He dishes it to Zeller. It's stolen by Harris. It's 2-on-1. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
Left side, Walker. And there's the feed to Zeller. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Magic leading by 22. Here's Money. Harris misses. Hornets have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. For Charlotte, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. That free throw good from Al Jefferson. Channing Frye's checked in for the Magic. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Money. He's guarded by Stevenson. The shot's good for Money. Money's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Magic leading by 23. Stolen by Stevenson. Pass to Walker. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. That's 28 points for Kemba Walker.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Here's Money, guarded by Walker. The shot's good for Money. Money's got 29.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And a chance to look at some of the numbers for Kemba Walker. Lately, he's been untouchable. He's been in the zone. You see how his performances match up. He's averaging 18 points per game, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. I'll tell you what, it's been a brilliant run of games for him. He's been doing everything right.
Yeah, I don't know what's gotten into him, quite honestly. He's been pretty much playing out of his mind, if you will. Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Here's Money. The kick out to Oladipo. The three-pointer, no good. Charlotte has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Henderson dishes to Walker. Here's Jefferson. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Jefferson's got 6 points in the quarter.
He is just so good from that range, guys.
You know, never mind with the height advantage he had there.
Here's Money, guarded by Walker. Here's Money. That's good.
They are owning the lane right now. Every one of their last 10 points has come either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want them.
Walker goes in. Good. Walker's got 30 points.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Orlando leading by 21. Here's Money. He has 31. Five to shoot. Harris outside. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper. Harris has got 6.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
And Walker kicks to Henderson. Shoots a fader. Orlando grabs the miss. Harris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harkless the pass to Money. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
He's gone 5 of 8 free throw shooting in the game for the Magic. Evan Fournier is checked in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Payton in for Victor Oladipo. Charlotte also making some changes. Biyombo is checked in for Jefferson. Vonleh comes in for Zeller. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Walker. Pass to Stevenson. Fires the 3. Count that one. Stevenson's got 5 points now this quarter.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
And Fry kicks to Payton. For 3, Fournier can't get it to go. And the Hornets now going the other way. Henderson dishes to Stevenson. He feeds it to Roberts. Here's Henderson. No good on the 3. Orlando leading by 22. Money passes to Harris. And while there's a break, here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact with their passing this season. The leading assist men among 2 guards. Lance Stevenson is second.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. They can really all create their own shot, but they're superb setup men as well.
You know, I enjoy seeing that mindset in a shooting guard where basically he's saying, I'm going to attack at all times, but if it's not there for me, I can drop a dime on you just as easily.
And Harris drops them both.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one. For Harris, he's got 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
And Stevenson kicks to Henderson. Vonleh with it. Harris is there. And the shot is good. And that's now 8 points for Noah Vonleh.
You know, with the expectations low for him, he can provide a nice lift when he does put the ball in the basket.
Money. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. Clark, can you believe it? A point guard who can soar like that?
Man, I tell you what, that's a major elevation there. That's a power finish for a player in any position.
Well, he is not afraid to take it inside. We know that.
Here's Roberts. Here's Henderson. Here's Biyombo. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the right side. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Here's Money. Pass to Fry. That misses off the backboard. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Magic running away with this one. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center.
Wednesday, March 2nd, Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs take on Victor Oladipo and the Orlando Magic, live from Orlando. Don't miss.
Changes here. We've got Evan Fournier. Payton is out there with Jimmer Fredette. Then it's Dwayne Dedman, and it's low in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Orlando. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Zeller. Shot clock at 6, and a wide open look for Walker. No good from outside.
Orlando timeout.
Money's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Marvin Williams is checked in for Kid Gilchrist. Money passes to Dedman. Here's Money. Let's go. And he gets the jumper to drop. Money's got 37.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
Williams gets the bucket.
For 3.
Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Money. Up and in on the layup. Money's got 39.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Walker goes in. Knocked loose. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And the defense paying instant dividends. Fast break basket.
Yeah, that transition was immediate. Didn't waste a second getting out on the break.
Charlotte has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. It's Henderson on the wing. Here's Zeller. Banked in off the glass.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
The Magic have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Here's Money, guarded by Walker, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Walker. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Conley's checked in for the Hornets. Brian Roberts comes in for Walker.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line, and on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
And a switcher also for Orlando. Price checked in, and good on the basket. Book it.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Here's Money, and down it goes, jamming that one home. It's astonishing to see a player, Clark, at his position who can get to the rim like that.
Yeah, he goes very vertical on you, Kevin.
And once he's up there, you know he's going to throw it down hard.
And Roberts kicks to Williams. His 3-pointers off the mark. The shot by Vonleh no good. The Magic have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Here's Roberts. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Roberts got 4 points in the quarter. Orlando's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
It's Henderson on the wing. Looking to end his cold spell. Misses off the right iron.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
Money passes to Fournier. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Well, he's forcing the issue out there, guys. No question. He's really struggling trying to take care of the ball.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Biombo, he's checked in for Jefferson. And it's Hairston in for Gerald Henderson. There's a screen by Williams. There's the triple. No good from Hairston.
Really good defense, but you got to set better screens than that offensively.
Money passes to Dedman, out to the wing. Here's Money. There's the killer two-handed slam. His finishes can be dazzling, especially Clark at his side.
Well, you look at a guy who doesn't have the height of some other big-time dunkers, and It always looks better, and he certainly makes up for the lack of height with that athleticism.
Yeah, his leaping ability is just off the charts, guys.
All alone. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Rebounded by Hairston. Charlotte has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's Vonleh. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Puts up a 3. No good from Money. Charlotte shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And the pass to Hairston. Launches it. And the basket good.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Magic.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
Now they're on the brink of sweeping the season series with this club. Once they polish off this win, there's just one more to go.
And it's not a short series either, Steve. It's a 4-gamer. How much do you think they'll be looking forward to that 4th game? I'm guessing a lot.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Money. He just looked like an orchestrator out there, keeping his teammates involved, running to the open spots. I mean, he would constantly find them more often than not.
He misses the free throw.
Check out the game for Money. He's got 45 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
Now, he's a maestro, Clark. I mean, the conductor of this offense, putting on a fantastic performance.
And he's good on the second. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Roberts. Biombo, no luck.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead. Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Here's Roberts. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's a screen over in the corner, Williams. Here's Biombo. It's hauled in by the Magic. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
Charlotte shooting an appalling 26% in the fourth quarter. Here's Roberts for 3. Williams. Williams missing again. Here's Money. Gets the bucket.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, plenty of assists for you tonight. The ball was changing sides of the floor. How fun was it for you tonight to keep setting up your team?
Oh, it was a blast, Doris. For me, there's no greater feeling of accomplishment on the basketball floor than when you make that perfect pass to a teammate set them up for an easy score. Woo! To get that and a win like tonight, that's amazing.
Hard to doubt it was a job well done. Kevin, over to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.